Hello everyone, this is Diana from sweetysalado, and in this video we are gonna make manjar blanco, which is a Colombian dulce de leche. And as always, you can find the entire recipe at sweetysalado.com. So to make manjar blanco, we are going to need white rice. We actually need rice flour, but we're going to get the starch out of the white rice. So we're going to place it in a small bowl, and we're also going to add plenty of water to cover it. And we're just going to let it soak overnight. You can also leave it for longer if you want, but overnight should be plenty of time. The next day, we're going to drain the rice really well, and then we're going to place it in a high-speed blender. We're also going to add some of the milk that we're going to use for this recipe. And then we're going to blend it for about 2 to 3 minutes just to make sure that we're going to grind that rice really well. Now we're going to place a cheesecloth or a clean kitchen towel over a medium-sized bowl, and we're going to strain our rice. We're going to do this very carefully, and as you can see, I used a couple of clips just to make sure that the cheesecloth stayed in place. And we're also going to make sure that we get all of the rice. Then we're going to gather all 4 corners of the cheesecloth, and we're going to strain that starch out of the rice as much as possible. Now, some people like to do this process a couple more times, but to be honest with you, I don't find that necessary. The next step is to pour the milk in a large pot, and we're going to bring it to a boil on high heat. Now, as far as the milk goes, I highly recommend that you use whole milk so you can get the best results. Once you see that it's boiling, we're going to add that rice starch that we gathered earlier. Now, if you're using rice flour, this is when you're going to add it to the pot. And we're also going to add sugar. Now, traditionally, some people like to use sugar cane, but I like to use white sugar, regular white sugar, because that's what I have on hand. Now we're going to lower the heat to medium-high heat, and then we're going to stir this constantly. We're going to do it frequently because we don't want that starch to go to the bottom of the pot and burn, and same thing with the milk. Now we're going to stir this until everything starts to thicken. How long is that going to take? Well, it's going to take about 1.5 hours to 1 hour and 45 minutes to get it thicker and bubbly like you see on the video. And at about hour 2, you're going to see that it's done because we're going to see the bottom of the pot. And at this point, some people like to add raisins or coconut, so it's up to you. Traditionally, we use totumas in Colombia, which are these hard shells, but most of us don't have them at home, so you can use whatever bowl that you want to use. We're going to carefully pour the manjar into the totumas or the bowls that you're using, and we're going to let it cool completely before serving. That's your recipe for making a delicious manjar blanco. If you enjoy this video and this recipe, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on social media. And as a reminder, the entire recipe with the list of ingredients and measurements can be found at sweetysalado.com.